Hello, everybody. It's Marcy from wavesofcommunication.com. In case you can't recognize me, I have a new haircut and I want to introduce myself again. My name is Marcy. I'm an intuitive language facilitation coach and consultant from wavesofcommunication.com. And I'm here today with a special video to tell you about the changes that are happening in the world and how you can take advantage of them. The reason I've taken a little break from Facebook and YouTube and doing live videos for the past couple of weeks is because I have been working with my clients in the Waves of Communication community as they ride out some of the massive changes that are going on in the external environment that are affecting them on their language facilitation journey. What we've been talking about is not so much tips and tricks and ways to pull words. I mean, we never talk about that stuff, but what really is getting to families is their mindset and what's happening to cause these mindset triggers are all of the environmental things that are going on around. So in the process of helping my clients work through the environmental things that are going on in their lives, I have decided to make some changes on the Waves of Communication platform for those of you who are following me in the public arena to let you know that what I am finding after 30 years of being a speech language pathologist and working with families to help them work specifically on facilitating spoken language. The reality is that there is so much more going on in these families' lives as a result of having a late talking child. And sometimes the things that are going on in their lives are their child is late talking because of the things that are going on in their lives. And sometimes those things can delay speech. They can also cause parents to get off of their strategies that they were using that are working great. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to tell you how the platform is changing. I'm going to leave you with some information and I'm going to tell you how to move forward working with me. So what we're going to talk about today is this new situation that I'm doing is sort of handing off the responsibility onto you as a viewer, whether you are a paid client and you're working with me, whether you've bought my book, whether you've done the independent study program, or if you're just exploring. This is how you are going to benefit the most moving forward through the changes on the Waves of Communication platform. So the first thing that's going to happen is every Wednesday, I am going to be coming live to tell you about the incoming energy that's going on. And as a result of the incoming energy going on, I'm not going to give you a new lecture. I'm going to give you resources. I'm going to send you to what I am calling right here is my top 3 videos to watch this week. I've got this little graphic going in here because I've done so many videos, 400 videos on the Waves of Communication platform, that there are videos that I know most of you haven't seen. They're incredibly valuable information that is going to help you ride through. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tune into the energy of what's going on in the environment in this time frame. And I'm going to choose the best 3 videos for you to watch this week to follow on the energy. And then after you watch these videos, then you have the opportunity to join me on Thursdays for live Q&A. So we're going to talk about the 3 videos and then how to join me live. So let's do that first. Here are the 3 videos that you need to watch this week to ride out this week's energies. And the first one is this one, and it is tips to teach late talking kids about about using PPE. And this is a video I did last year when we were just getting ready to start opening schools and get things going. And now schools are opening back up. Even if your child is not going to a school, they are the ones who are not able to have a vaccination yet, and they are the ones that need to be protected. So this video with 3 tips to teach your late talking kids about using PPE is my first suggestion for this week. Now let's move into the next video. I'm going to show you the thumbnail, and you can just go to my website and my Waves of Communication and find it. And here's the next one is, of course, back to school language facilitation strategies. There are some specific strategies in this video that will help you if you do have a child that is getting ready to go back to school, ride out their first few days, work with their teachers, get your school year back on track. So this is going to be brilliant how you're going to be able to find this video. And then here's the next video that I want you to watch. And this one is called Facing Your Fears as a Parent of a Late Talking Child. And this video talks all about what causes you to get stuck. Even if you've been trying language facilitation, if you've been working with me for a little while, all of those things that you've been doing, this video will help you get yourself back on track. So what the whole process, again, as we're moving through on the new waves, this tsunami of change that is coming into our world as a result of the pandemic, as a result of the political decisions, as a result of the world stage changing, as a result of the astrology, all of these changes, this tsunami of changes. That's why I called this video that, because if you haven't felt these changes, you must be living in a dark cave under the rock. I know that these changes are happening because, like I said, I've got clients in Australia, I've got clients in Spain, I've got clients all over the US, and everywhere around the world. Parents are reeling from these changes. It's stopping them in their tracks. They're losing sleep at night because they're not rocking through these changes. And what I do with the families I work with is when they come to me with these challenges, I direct them to the videos on my channel because I've gone through each one of them is long. They're all long with details about these specific things. And you might not know that these videos are and you might not even be aware that you are what to do. You don't know what to do. You're just so stuck in your stuckness, I guess want to say. That's what happens with these changes. All the changes come in and then we hit fight or flight. You either dig in and start doing this and that and this and that and chasing after shiny objects and all these strategies here and strategies there and doing more unconscious kinds of things in desperation. So this tsunami of changes causes desperation. Think about chaos that happens that you're feeling about in the world. These 3 videos that I gave you are going to give you strategies to make a plan. Because just watching strategies videos is not going to help you see the progress that you want to see. Your new action, your actual effort is what it's going to take. So after you watch these videos today, overnight, then what you want to do is you want to really start to think about your process. Where are you in the process? And if you don't have a plan, you don't know what to do, you're really stuck in whatever, that's when you want to try out coaching. Because what I realized is that when I am working with my clients, they don't need me to give them lectures about how to facilitate speech. They need me to coach them through the tsunami of changes that are happening in their life. And they can happen, these triggers, right? It feels like a tsunami right now because the energy is really changing for all of us due to the astrology and the environmental situations. But these kinds of changes happen on every scale, from, you getting a flat tire, or the lady at Starbucks got your coffee wrong, or somebody says something about your child, or your child does a behavior that you might, not like, or you get embarrassed by it or something like that. So I think that it's really, really important that you get a lot of help with your mindset and your stuff working. So this is what we're going to do. And let's see, I see questions coming in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to redirect you right now, because that's what I do with the people in my program. As I'm working with you, I want to get you on your plan. So watch those videos. Keep your thing in mind. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how now is your opportunity to give coaching a try. But in order to give coaching a real shot, you have to show up. Just like my clients show up to my coaching calls with their information about their child, with their status, with their information about what they've done so far. So you have this opportunity through these live Q&As that I'm doing to get your progress on fire with this new tsunami of energy. And here's how you do it. You join me on YouTube right here. Wherever you're watching me right now, you're going to be able to see me on Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern. It's tomorrow. And then what you want to do is you want to comment about the late talker in your life, and then you'll get custom advice and support right there on the video. A real basic, quickie. This is what you need to do. I'm going to send you to videos that you need to watch, just like I did right now. And I'm going to give you advice on what action you can take right now so that you can use my resources, the book, the independent study course, all the other stuff that you have invested in to teach your child to talk faster than therapy. And so the thing is, like I said before, it's really, really important that you show up to these videos that I am offering. I'm giving my time to you and giving you the chance to try out working with me. But again, you can't just show up and watch videos. You have to show up prepared with your part. And here's how you do it. I'm going to tell you how. So if you're ready, you can start by making comments on this video right here, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to start tomorrow with the comments that I get on my Wednesday video. So I'm always going to start on Thursdays with comments that I get on my Wednesday video. So Wednesday, I'm going to give you 3 videos to watch. You watch those videos. You can comment on this video with your child's age. That's important for me to know. It's also important for me to know, how do you know what your child is thinking? How are they communicating with you? It might not be speech, it might be nonverbal ways, but you've got to let me know, how are you communicating now? How do you know what your child is thinking, what they want, what they're whatever? And then what is frustrating you? Because that's why you come to a coach, because you've been watching videos, you've been reading the book, you've been doing other things, you're feeling stuck about something. So I need to know what is frustrating you. And remember, if you tell me my child's not doing something, I'm going to send you to a video that you will be able to facilitate that thing that your child is missing, that behavior, the thing that you're looking for, whatever's frustrating you. And then you're going to have to let me know what action you've taken so far so that I can send you to the right video. Because again, if you have been working with your child and you've been swapping prompting, or you've been decreasing tech time, or you've been reading more, or you've been doing things, and maybe you've seen a certain level of spoken language, like your child never talked before, but now they're starting to say single words. Or maybe because of environmental factors, your child was doing things and then they stopped doing things. That could be a frustration for you. You really need to think about that. I'm not going to answer any questions on this video, because this video is to guide you to take this action, to do the thinking about it, so that you can comment appropriately on this video and let me know what's going on. Now, alternatively, if you want to reach out to me and send me an email, you can do that, marcy@wavesofcommunication.com. You can go to my website and learn all about all that stuff. Like I said, the resources are out there. But what is changing is that this tsunami of energy is coming. Okay, this change is coming, whether you like it or not. Okay, the environment is chaos right now. Nobody knows what to do. They're changing all the time. People are fighting with each other. Parents are fighting with each other. Governments are fighting with each other. You have the opportunity now to get your family organized together, get your plan together, help yourself feel safe moving forward. And that's what we're going to do. And so the other thing that I just want to remind you, all of you, is that parents are the best language facilitators. So subscribe to my channel and join me on Thursdays for live Q&A every Thursday at 11 a.m. And that's how you're going to find out what's going on. Let's see what I've got here going on. Is there any specific website for hyperlexic kids? Wavesofcommunication.com. You can go. There are videos for hyperlexic kids on my channel. You can find out every kinds of information. So like I said, think about what you're looking for. Comment on this video. Join me tomorrow for live Q&A. I'm going to keep this one nice and short so you get ready and take your own action. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.